Alright, you're with Al, and this is Chronicles of a Not Yet Champion Golfer. This is my swing speed update. Right, come on, absolutely smash it.
114.
116.7. Oh, 119.5. To be honest with you, recently, technique-wise, it hasn't felt quite as good, and I haven't felt quite as comfortable on the golf course with it, really. And it, you know, it just shows in golf, it comes and goes like that a little bit. You know, it's not always the same. That's the goal, is to be consistent with it, hit it straight and strike it good. Above all else, that's bigger than swing speed. You're going to hit it further by striking out the middle of the club more often than actually swinging it out your boots and rat hooking out the toe. And you've gone, oh, 121 mile an hour, but you've hit them apartments over there. My average shot, that's the one that I'm going to take out on the course and use the most. I want that to be a decent number. I was looking 113, 114 last time round. 115 I'd be really, really pleased with if I could get to that sort of figure consistently and hitting it straight. Now looking at the other numbers on TrackMan, I want it to be efficient. So I want to get the most carry out of the golf ball than I can for the club head speed, as long as it's in control. Now this is about obviously raw club head speed and trying to build at that top number, but I'm looking at this average number now as being something really, really important. The quality of strike obviously is going to give me the smash factor, which smash factor is the ball speed divided by club speed. So 1.5 smash factor with driver is really, really good. I think average PGA Tour is 1.49 with driver. So it just means you're getting the most out of the drive for the club head speed that you're having. So if I can carry it 285 with 114 club head speed, for instance, I'm striking it really good and the driver's set up very well for me. So yeah, if I can get it 115 average, I'm going to hit 3 balls now, hitting them the swing that I would like to make on the golf course, and then I'll hit 3 where I just try and hit it out my socks and hopefully don't take one of them apartments out or one of the builders that's working on there. Cranes are unbelievable, aren't they? You know, like, how's he doing this? Yeah, he's lowering stuff down now. Where's he putting that down? The accuracy of that. That's not what we're looking at, is it? No, we're golfing, aren't we now? We're not crane jobbing. 114.2, 278 carry. Remember, this is into wind as well, downhill, but into wind. Smash factor 1.5, ball speed 171.6. So, like I said, that's quite efficient. I'm just trying to work on holding club face square and rotating the hips through as much as I can. Kind of like feeling that at impact. I won't get that to impacts like Dustin Johnson, but that's the feeling. Good shape. Smash factor 1.5 again. Club speed 116. Carry 285. Rounded that up, 284.4. Good numbers again. 116 average. That's not average, but that was just hit normal. Okay, last one. A bit toey, straight, club speed down. Think I've got a bit stuck there and that's pull it across me, and that's where I've got it a bit toey. Lose the speed as soon as my hips stop turning through. Still 287 point, how's that? Well, because it's funny that it's probably the longest carry of those 3 and probably the worst strike. Smash factor is 1.49, but carries 287. Because it was a little bit toey and it comes out without any spin. So we'll go now. Big dogs now. Absolute welly time. Trust that swing. knackered after the practice swing. Wow, it felt faster. That other one was quicker. 116.4. 297 carry though. Feels a little out of control though. No. No. Horrendous. Nope. 116.5. That was awful strike. Awful strike. Come on. $118.8. Strike's nowhere near as good. You know what? I'm not making excuses, but it is into wind, and I never want to sort of show that I'm not improving. Say improving, what do you class as improving? I want to get faster, but I'm not getting the speed that I got in Dubai. Now, it could be down to anything. It could be down to the wind. It could be down to temperature. I've got shorts and t-shirt on, so it's quite warm. Density, Bryson DeChambeau, me. Anything like that. But obviously I'm not getting at the speed I wanted to get. 118.8. We'll have a look at, let's have a look at these numbers. So I've taken out the last 3 shots. So the first 3, there's the numbers. Can you see them? Don't know if you can see the numbers there. But the average swing speed on the average shot was 114.6, which is good. You know, I'm up. That's up on what it was. It's 113, which is good because that's a shot I'm going to hit the most of on the golf course, with an average carry of 283.4, and it's into wind. So that's good number, you know. Average smash factor 1.5, and the consistency on that was 0.01. That means, I mean, the higher the number, the least consistent it is. So 0.01, that means I'm striking it consistently well with that swing. The numbers face to path and club path are all pretty good. Attack angle, pretty much neutral really on the attack angle. That's something where I'd maybe lost a little bit of speed, because of hitting up on it I tend to get a bit more speed. They're the numbers anyway on that. Those average numbers that you can see, whether you can see or you can't see because they're reflection, I don't know. But so on the smash it ones, we're 117.2, so 3 mile an hour more. Average carry was 287. What was the average carry on the other one? For an average carry more, 4 yards smashing it, which kind of isn't really that worth it. Smash factor average was 1.49, so the smash was down. I wasn't striking it as good. It's not as efficient for the speed that's being produced. Attack angles actually went up, so I'm hitting more on the up. So I'm hitting it higher launch into wind. It's not great, to be honest. Yeah, it's just not as consistent. 175 ball speed, which is good numbers. 173, 173.5. But I think I can do better. 118.8 is the quickest I've done today. I've had an idea. I think I get quicker when I hit more up on it. I'm going to hit a couple more. I reckon I can get more. But I don't want to be disappointed because I'm striking the driver good. And they were going, the average shot is the one that I'm going to use the most, and the results were good. I was hitting good shots. And at the end of the day, that's what you need on the golf course. I want to build more speed though, so that it becomes more comfortable swinging at 116, and that becomes my average, which I feel like I can get that. You know, when I set out, I want it to be 115. I think 116 I can get to, and that produces good numbers. Played with Paul today, who's been on a lot of the videos, and there's water at 300, but it's down, sort of downhill, about minus 10 yards. So it's 290 carry, downwind, and he's just blasted it straight over because he knew he had the confidence that he was going to do that. Because his swing, he knows, produces consistent ball striking, and he knows it's easily carrying that distance. So that's where I want to really get to. I'm going to carry on with it. I need to get to that 120. A couple of weeks ago I was confident I'd get 125. I actually did hit a couple, but they were indoors. So I don't know how much difference that makes. Obviously it makes a bit, or maybe I'm not swinging it as good. And that's how golf goes. Sometimes you swing it great, sometimes you swing it like an idiot. Right, come on, absolutely smash it. That doesn't count, that wouldn't count. Right. I feel like I should punch myself in the head or something to get myself a bit up for it. That can make a difference. What you've eaten, what you've done in the day. So many factors, so many excuses. $119. This is the one, last chance this. Last chance for 120 on this session. See, this is when it feels out of control, and I don't want it to feel out of control. If I'm going to be swinging it this fast, I want to make good shots with it. I can't swing like this on the golf course. I would not have the confidence to swing like this on the golf course and have trust in it. I feel like it's just going to go sideways. It's the ability to be able to swing it that fast. This means you're going to be more in control at 115, 116. That's why I'm doing it. I have smashed that now. No. 118.2. No. No. Oh, it wasn't. It's 117.7. With a fade. See, I'd take that carry. 304.3. But I'm obviously just not swinging it with speed today. It's interesting, day to day can just make such a difference. Sometimes you're feeling it, sometimes you're not. Those numbers are good, but I'm just a bit frustrated really, a bit disappointing. I put one on my Insta story. I'll put it on my saved ones actually so you can see it. So if you're on Instagram, on my saved, are they called saved Insta stories or whatever ones they are, highlighted ones or whatever. I think I swung at 122, and that was, I was getting it well up there on others. Just can't remember what I was doing. Golfing it, that's how it goes. Have to keep cracking on with the swing speed stuff. Just one more, just one. No, get off. Stop it now. Maybe that's the problem, maybe I'm too calm now, just too calm. This is the last one now. This is it now. Honestly, this is it now. This is the last one. Oh. 119.1. 119.1, give up. Wasn't even a real throw. You know what? I'm sat here and I'm kind of a bit frustrated. I was expecting big gains on swing speed, but obviously it's not happened. But I think my efficiency's gone up. I think my technique has got better. My ball striking's more consistent, which above all else, that's more important on where the ball's actually going than swinging it 130 mile an hour. But obviously this series is about gaining that speed, so we'll keep at it. What I do think one of the key things is having not been to the gym this week. I've been here 5 days now and I've not been, and back home I'll go every day and I'll train speed every day really, and I think not doing that, I think it has an effect. I mean, it's certainly one reason why I'm not swinging it as fast. Into wind, I'm sure, makes a bit of a difference to the swing, but you know, that not training the power is I think has an effect. It just shows that it does work to go to the gym as often as I can. So that's something that I will keep doing, and I promise next swing speed series I will be faster, and I also should have had a banana, shouldn't I? Energy. Banana man. That was it, bananas. Thanks for watching. See you next Tuesday.